That's not a bad one though. What are you? Are you a walleye? Smallmouth? Not a bad one, whatever it is. Welcome back, everybody. So today we're out fishing a river I've never fished before. Went to a couple bait shops to try and figure out if there's like any decent places, or I guess where to start, or even what to fish for. Ironically, the people that were working at the bait shops didn't fish. So they gave me some spots, but didn't know if there were fish there. So we're gonna go out and see what we can do. We've got minnows and artificials, so hopefully we end up with something. As always, if you guys like the video, if you wouldn't mind liking, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing to see more videos like it, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Let's get after them. So I've never been to a self-help bait shop, which is kind of interesting. All on the honor system, so it's different, but hopefully everybody's responsible with it. Let's see what we want to get. Little toughies, those are a little bit big. I don't really know exactly what we're fishing for, so probably a little big for what we're fishing for. Probably go with just some fatheads. Pretty much everything in the river should be able to eat those, so grab a dozen of them and get on out. And we just put the money in there. That's all she wrote. Let's go fish. After a bunch of different places that we ended up with only one bite to show for it, no actual fish, we ended up at this spot, which I like a lot. This is much more river-esque than I'm used to, so hopefully there's some fish here. First cast with a blade bait. I did miss one on a lipless just a little bit ago. That's not a bad one though. What are you? Are you a walleye? Smallmouth? Not a bad one, whatever it is. It is fighting in the current, so I guess it's expected to be a little bit more of a fight than a lake. Staying down. Oh, come on, buddy. What are you? It's the first cast with a blade bait too. Oh, that's a nice walleye. Is that a walleye? Oh, it's a big old smallie. Look, red. Don't look at me. Nice smallie, fat one. First smallie I've caught in a long time, but that's a second bite I've had. First one was on a lipless that I didn't get on camera, but we'll get a nice picture of him and let him go. Got another one. I switched on over to a bigger lipless. He smoked it, missed it, came back and got it. So I don't know if this could be another smallmouth. Oh, he's rubbing on something. Oh no. Oh, he's rubbing on something. Okay, there he goes. Oh boy. Oh, changed the direction a lot. Oop. Oh, another smallmouth. Come on, buddy. Look at you. I don't know if you're bigger than the first one or not. A lot less red. First one was super red. Oh, that was nice fish. 2.5, probably 2.5 pounder. I don't really catch many smallmouth, so I'm not the greatest at judging sizes, but look at the colors on that thing. I don't catch a ton of smallmouth from where I'm from, so this is always a welcomed surprise. Go ahead and let him go. Super clear water. Well, that's two. See if we can't get more. got absolutely smoked on that cast and missed him. Basically all I'm doing is letting it hit bottom and then slowly pull it up just for enough to vibrate, and usually they're just hitting it on the fall. And then there's a, I don't know, a little spot not too far out here where it gets pretty shallow, and then I just have to reel it through there pretty quick. I haven't gotten bit on the minnows yet, but where I'm catching, oh man, there's the rocks. Where I'm catching all of the smallmouth, I can't really cast out that far, so I guess that makes sense. I'm not having any bites on that. That last one absolutely rickrolled it though. Switched on over to a swim bait, and first cast again did end up with a little bit of a backlash, so it was just sitting on the bottom and popped it out a couple times, but oh, there it is. I don't know if this is another smallmouth. Everything that we've had so far is a smallmouth, so it must be a stick out there. It's rubbing every time. Every fish runs right around there and rubs. Someone's staying down a little bit better. Is it a better fish or is it different fish? Oh, nope, a little smallmouth. Just fought harder. Oh, come on, buddy. Don't get. Just a 1/4 ounce jig head with a 4-inch Keitech on the back. That's a little bit. That's about the same as the rest. Another one, very similar. There just must be a school of them sitting out there. That one's a little bit fatter than the rest. Smaller mouth too. Surprised you got the whole bait down there, but that's our third one. They're just out there, and it seems almost every bait change I have like 1 or 2 bites, and then they kind of stop. I took off the holographic or chrome, you know, rattle trap just because the sun kind of went away, and switched on over to the Keitech, and again, first cast, let that one go. See if we can get a fish on back-to-back casts. Oh, had one. Switched over to the blade bait again. This wasn't immediate. I've been casting this one for a little while, but again, it got darker, so figured I'd switch to something a little bit lighter. This one's fighting kind of weird. This one just ate it straight on the fall. I never ripped it or anything. So I might have accidentally got one snagged. He's fighting kind of weird. Like he doesn't know he's hooked, or just kind of slowly moving. I feel head shakes, or so it's definitely a fish. Oh, yep, accidentally snagged him. Must have tried to pick it up once it hit the bottom. I'll about to say. Oh, oh, there he goes. Yeah, I never even ripped it, so you must have. Oh, I broke off a hook. Hopefully that wasn't the one on the fish. I don't know how he did that, because that was odd. If I was ripping it, it would make a little bit more sense, but all right, let's try and get some more. Again, just switched on over to a lipless. First cast again. It's just like they get used to it after one bait. Oh, don't come off, he's coming up. Oh, it's rubbing. I always rub, there must be a treat right there. Looks like a really red one again. Come on, but oh, that's a good one. Come on, buddy. Come on. That is a super red one. There we go. Right in the lip, just super red and brown. Those are gorgeous looking fish. Get a quick picture with him. Let him go. They're so red. It's crazy. Usually the smallmouth, I don't catch many smallmouth again, but the ones that I do catch normally don't look this red and brown. They're much more olive and brownish. But let's see if we can catch two on the same bait back to back even. I don't know if I've had two bites on the same bait, like without switching in between. I think they just get used to it so quickly, or just see one get picked off from the school that's sitting down there and wanting nothing to do with it after that. It's weird. Got somebody's line. See if we can't clean the river up a little bit. Oh, look at that. And get a free bait out of it. Little Meps. Yep. Only got two hooks. Looks like she's been down there for probably a while. Well, clean up the river a little bit at a time too. Well, that's quite a bit of line. Holy cow. Our good deed for the day. Maybe we'll end up with a few more fish for karma. Got a good one. He smoked it. Feels bigger than the rest. Oh no, it came off. Oh, that felt like a good one. I definitely fought hard in the rest of them. Just had more weight to it. No. Ugh. All right. Got another one. Just on a curly-tailed grub. I've lost so many lipless and blade baits that that's kind of what I'm left with. Doesn't feel like a very big one, but yeah. Definitely the smallest one that we've got today. Barely had him. A 12, 13 incher. But they're just feeding up for winter, getting so fat. All right. Let this one go. That might be the last one of today. They've been kind of shut off for a little bit, and I've been losing tons of bait, so it was a pretty decent day. I mean, I've never fished this place, so catching any fish was, you know, awesome. I was very happy about that, and I don't really get to catch smallmouth all that often, so I mean, catching smallmouth was just, you know, just icing on the top, so I was super happy with that. And that is the sound of us having to leave. That means they're about to let a lot of water out, and it can rise pretty quickly. So that'll be about the end for today. As always, if you guys liked the video, if you wouldn't mind liking, and if you want to see more videos like it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Until the next one.